Okay, so this is part 2. We're still rounding the petals. And there you have it. They're kind of rounded. All right, so now we want to recreate the center somewhat because we had to smash it. That's why I came up with this little tool. But I wanted to show you girls that you can still do it, because the first few that I did, this one, and this one, I had not created this. I actually found this outside. My husband was doing some yard work today, and I found the plastic egg outside from Easter, or like a month and a half or 2 ago. And I came up with the idea, so I used it on this one. So, but you can do it without it. Okay, so then I'm going to go in it again and give it a little swirl in there. Okay, now you want to mist it a little bit with water, just from far away. You don't want to soak it, you just want to make it lightly damp. Okay, just one swirl. Okay, now you're going to use your best tools, which is your fingers. You're going to help it along, and if you need the skewer, grab it. And this is just going to bend the petals a little bit more and smooth them out. I like them smooth. And then while you're doing that, make sure that you press in that indentation. See where my thumb is at? See how I'm holding it and it leaves that little mark? You want to hold it there and press it tight while you're curling this part and smoothing it out. I mean, you could probably go without it, but and not do that part, this part with the skewer, but I like to. But you could probably skip it if you want to go the easier, lazier, quicker route. Okay. Then again, with my big stylus, want to reshape it and press in the indentation and in. Make sure your petals are curled. And then now, get your mouse pad out of the way. I don't want to melt it. I'm going to heat set it, so don't mind the noise. This will heat set the petals. And you want to dry it from underneath, not from the top, because otherwise you're going to flatten the petal. Okay, so now it's nice and crunchy and set. And, you know, just fiddle with it to your liking. And you're done. Now the little petal. Let's move on. Grab your medium-sized stylus. And do the same thing. Do little circles on each petal. It makes it kind of be cuffed up. See? Little circles on all of them. Should go rather quick. Oh, get over here. And then in the center, give it a good swirl to cuff it up. Now you're going to make 5 of these. One of them is going to be really, really tight and close tight. Very tight. And you're going to glue the petals on each petal. You're going to put a little dab of glue and then squeeze it and hold it for a few seconds so that you end up with a little bud like this. Okay? I already had that one done. And then you're going to create a few others, you know, that go from smallest to biggest. And I mean how loose they are. Okay, I don't mean the size. They're all the same size. Okay, so you need 5 of those. I usually use 4 or 5. It depends. Okay, so now we're going to put it together. And we're going to sugar coat them with the glitter. And that's about it. So, I already had one put together here. See how that's how it's going to look. I'm going to use that one. But you get the idea. Just put some glue and put your little bud in this one, which is the tightest one. Hold it, then put it inside the next one, offsetting the petals. And you end up with that. And just keep doing it for all 5 of them. And you'll end up with something like this. Okay? So now putting it together, I like to use the hot glue. If it works. There we go. Okay. Offsetting the petals. Not too tight. Then just center the bud in the center. Wait a couple seconds till it's dry. And get all them glue webs off. And so far this is what you have. Or it should have. Okay. Let me get that out of the way. That did its job. Okay, so now you fiddle around with it a little bit more. Cuff it. Puff it. Do whatever you want with it. Okay, now you can use your glue, your tacky glue. I'm running out of this one, and I've had it for like 2 years. Never found a use for it because I didn't like it for paper because it made it wet. I mean, crinkle afterwards, but for this it's perfect. It's very, very, very thick and tacky. So just put a little bit here and there on the tips that you bent over, remember? Just put a little bit here and there on all the petals. I'm actually going to get some more. It's great for glitter and stuff like that. I can't believe I never used it for that. And it's acid free. You know, just to your liking. Okay, and then before you do the middle bud, I usually just grab it somewhere around here so I can hold it and dip it as well. So now I'm going to put some here. Don't overdo it on the bud. Oh my goodness, it's going to go into another video. Okay, part 3, hold on.